What's cracking, Jack? You are in the jungle. 9 games on the slate in Major League Baseball for Thursday, August 21st. We're going to break down every single one of them and come up with the best bet for every one. Today's video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by Red Lobster. Join us throughout the month of September with the purchase of popcorn shrimp. You get an O.J. Simpson bobblehead. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. I'm going to leave 2 links for you in the comment section of this video. The first link is for my $5 favorite play of the day for Thursday. For just $5 and no further obligation, you get my favorite bet of the day text to your phone with deep dive analysis as to why it's my favorite. The second link is to my sale. And college football kicks off this Saturday, August 23rd. Until then, for just $159, you get all sports, all access, everything I do for a whole year. I cap NFL, NBA, MLB, college basketball, and college football. On Saturday, it goes back to the normal price, but until then, take advantage of the $159 offer. Many of you have taken advantage of it, and I can't wait to deliver results when football starts on Saturday and all year round. We're going to look at every game here. Now, keep in mind that this analysis is done without full results on Wednesday, August 20th. First game we're looking at, we have the Athletics at Minnesota. Jack Perkins is going for the A's. No official start yet for the Minnesota, most likely a bullpen game. And a bullpen that I have ranked 23rd on the season, currently in better form at the moment with an ERA of 2.51 in their last 7 starts, but they're pretty taxed. They've pitched 32 1/3 innings in the last 7 days, which is a lot. Rookie Jack Perkins gets the start for the A's. He's a reliever, but in his last 2 games he's opened, he went 5 and 6 innings. They're trying to stretch him out and audition him for a role as a starter for next season. 3 earned runs in both of those games I just mentioned against the Angels and the Orioles. Perkins has an ERA slightly north of 4, but a fairly low whip of 1.13. Doesn't allow a ton of base runners. Offensively, it's hard to get past the disparity between these 2 teams in their current form. The Twins have a 181 batting average in their last 7 games with just 24 runs scored. And the A's batting 262 with 40 runs and 12 homers in that time. In the last 7 days, the A's bullpen also in good form. A's bullpen has an ERA of 2.53 and have pitched 11 innings less than the Twins bullpen. At pretty much a pick-em price in this game, I'll take the A's on the money line. Texas at Kansas City, we have Patrick Corbin going for the Rangers, Michael Lorenzen for the Kansas City Royals. Now, Corbin was having arguably the best year of his career the first half of the season, but regression has set in. The Rangers have lost 3 of Corbin's last 4 starts, and he's coming off an 8 earned run loss and just 2 in the 3rd innings to the Toronto Blue Jays. His ERA has crept up to 4.45, and his whip is up to close to 1.5 now. Michael Lorenzen, Royal starter, had his best start of the season before he went on the IL. It was a game against the Diamondbacks, and he threw 7 scoreless innings. Since then, he's had 1 game back, his first game back. In that game, August 16th, he was on a pitch count and held the White Sox scoreless through 68 pitches, 4 innings. He'll be on a pitch count again today, but then he'll hand the ball off to a bullpen that I currently have ranked 6th, and they have an ERA of 1.47 in their last 7 days. Kansas City possesses both the starting pitching and bullpen advantages. I have Texas in their current form. Their bullpen ranked 29th. In their last 7 days, the Rangers bullpen is an ERA of 9.60. Texas has lost 8 of their last 10 games. Kansas City has won 8 of their last 10 games. In the last 7 days, Kansas City's batting 266 as a team. The Rangers just 226. Kansas City is 35 and 29 at home. The Rangers are 25 and 39 on the road. I'll take the Royals on the money line. Kansas City Royals on the money line at a good price. Milwaukee at the Cubs. Seems like they played 45 times the last 5 days. We have Quinn Priester in this one, going for the Brewers against Shota Imanaga. It's their 5th game in 3 days against one another, to be exact. Both of these bullpens have been fantastic. I have Milwaukee currently ranked 3rd as a bullpen unit, and I have the Cubs currently ranked 5th. But both bullpens are taxed because of all the games over the past few days. Now, I score bullpen fatigue, and if you're new to the channel, I come up with current bullpen rankings every 24 hours. And fatigue is one factor that I use. and I score fatigue on a scale from 1 to 10. I have both their fatigues coming in at 9.3, so they'll need their starters to go as long as they can. So let's take a look at that. Quinn Priester, Brewers starter, has gone at least 6 innings 8 times this season, and the Brewers have won Priester's 11 last starts, 11 in a row. Imanaga has gone at least 6 innings in 6 of his last 8 starts, and he's got a whip of 0.95. Anything under 1 is considered elite. Imanaga does not allow a lot of base runners. Now, the Brewers' bats have cooled off a bit since their super hot streak, and the Cubs' bats finally found a little bit of offense in the last couple games of this series. So let's take a look at, when we break down the current offensive form, let's take a look at this series, since they've been playing this series with each other, which offense is in better form. And in this series, the Brewers are batting .235, the Cubs just .202. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, and I trust Priester, the Brewers bullpen, and the timely hitting of Milwaukee's more than I do that trinity of the Cubs. I'll take the Brewers on the money line for plus money. Dodgers at Colorado, we have Clayton Kershaw going for LA. Chase Dollander going for the Rockies. Kershaw certainly doesn't have what he used to, but he's smart enough to get hitters out and keep the ball in the park. He's allowed just 1 earned run or less in his last 3 starts. Dollander is a rookie with a high ceiling, but like many rookies with high ceilings, a low floor comes along with that in his first season. He's got an ERA right now of 6.43 and a whip of 1.57. Colorado, I have in the Jungle bullpen right now, ranked 25th with a fatigue factor at the moment of 8.7 out of 10. Dodgers currently 4th in my bullpen rankings with a fatigue factor of 5.8. There is absolutely no value in any price to back the Dodgers in any way in this game. Team total, laying 1.5, laying 2, there's no value there. The only way I'd play this game, if you're itching for action on this game, will be the Colorado Rockies team total under. Mets at Washington, Sean Manaea going for New York, Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals. Still waiting for Manaea to regain his past form. He's allowed 13 earned runs in his last 3 games, and the Mets have lost his last 4 starts. When Mackenzie Gore isn't striking people out, he's given up a ton of runs. His last 2 games, he allowed just 2 earned runs and had 17 strikeouts. But the 2 games prior to that, he had just 4 total strikeouts and allowed 14 earned runs. So now he runs into the Mets, whose bats are hot. The Mets are batting .325 in their last 7 games, second only in current form to the Philadelphia Phillies. And their 56 strikeouts in those 7 games is middle of the league average. Neither bullpen's in great shape right now. They have a combined ERA over 12 in their last 7 days. The big difference in this game, clearly, is the offensive gap between these 2 teams. The Nationals' offense is pretty much anemic, and I think it's a good bounce-back spot for both Sean Manaea and the Mets bullpen. I like the Mets on the money line in this game for any price under -140. Giants at the Padres, Justin Verlander going for the Giants, and we have Dylan Cease going for the Swinging Friars. Now, Verlander has 1 bad start sandwiched between 2 good starts in his last 3 games, though not against great, the most threatening of offenses, Pirates, Nationals, and Tampa Bay. His numbers on the season are not good. Verlander's 1-9 in decisions that he's a part of, with a 4.23 ERA and a whip close to 1.5. That's not good at all. The Giants bullpen that was so good in the first half of the season has now fallen to 18th in Jungle bullpen rankings. Cease has been very erratic this season as well. He's coming off a 6-walk game to the Dodgers, and he's got an ERA of 4.61 and a whip of 1.3. He's a very tough back at the moment, but I'll take him against this Giants lineup sooner than I would Verlander against the Padres offense. San Diego also has the #1 bullpen in baseball by my rankings, both season-wide and in current form, and their high-leverage arms are available, and they have a fatigue rating of 2 out of 10 at the moment. Padres' money line is too pricey, and I never lay 1.5 runs with a home team, so my play here is the alternate line of -1 with San Diego. Boston at the Yankees. We have Lucas Giolito going for Boston, and Luis Gil going for the Yankees. Now, I'm giving the starting pitching a slight edge here to Boston. Gil's control is a bit of a problem, although he has been better. He's started 3 games since he's come off the IL, and his last 2 starts have been better. Giolito has struggled with control as well, but just one earned run allowed for the Red Sox starter in 3 of his last 4 starts. So to me, that's giving him the slight edge in this matchup. I have the Yankees bullpen currently ranked 11th, and I have the Red Sox at 23rd with an ERA close to 6 in their last 7 games, but they are off on Wednesday, so that brings the ranking up a touch because the fatigue factor tightens up a little bit. Now, these are 2 of the highest scoring teams in Major League Baseball. New York is 3rd in runs scored, and Boston is 4th. The Yankees' offense right now, though, is in better current form. The Yanks are batting .294 in their last 7 games. That's 4th best in baseball. And Boston ranks near the bottom with an average over their last 7 games of .229. I think the current offensive form and the bullpen edge that New York has and the home field advantage outweighs any slight advantage that Giolito brings to the Red Sox. Give me the Bronx Bombers on the money line in New York. Houston at Baltimore, Jason Alexander going for the Astros and Brandon Young for the Orioles. Now, we just saw this exact same pitching matchup not too long ago, August 16th, resulting in a 5-4 Baltimore win in extra innings. The only thing that's changed since that game, just less than a week ago, is that Houston's bullpen's gotten worse. They have a 9.95 ERA in their last 7 days, and their offense has gotten worse. Houston's batting .147 in their last 3 games and have scored just 2 runs. My play here is Baltimore on the money line at home. St. Louis at Tampa Bay. Sonny Gray is going for the Cardinals. And we have Joe Boyle for the Rays. Now, Gray has not had the season that he would like. He has a 4.3 ERA. Although he's 11-6, he gives the Cardinals a chance to win every time he takes the ball. Joe Boyle he's a hard-throwing young pitcher, but he lacks control problems as well. He's walked 7 batters and allowed 10 earned runs in his last 2 starts. I currently have St. Louis bullpen ranked 9th with a fatigue factor of 5.8, and the Rays bullpen ranked 21st with a fatigue factor of 6.6. Cardinals offense is in better current form as well over the last 7 days, a slight edge in runs scored, home runs, and team average. I like St. Louis on the money line in a close game. Let me know your favorite plays of the day in the comment section, and I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.